What's up, Super Fun Force? Captain Gamester here, and I'm super stoked and really happy about this new Beyblade Burst Ultimate, aka BU release, coming out of DB Dynamite Battle. And this is my favorite character from the anime. I watched the entire seasons of Drum, aka Dante, going up against the GT contenders. I like Vault a lot too. But if I had to pick one, I would definitely go with Drum. And also, I like his Beyblade the most as well. It's my favorite one from both GT and then following up with the Sparking one. So I'm really happy that he got his own upgraded Burst Ultimate Dynamite Battle. I was hoping that he would appear in the anime, the new seasons, and I was going to watch those episodes because I don't really like Bell's character. But regardless, here we are. And if you haven't already, check out Takara Tomy's video. They already released their promotional video looking at all of the cool stuff. And I'll go over it really quickly here. Basically, well, this is going to be the package. And pre-order it if you haven't already. Comes with Karma, Charge Metal Dash Armor 10. And it also comes with this new frame. So I want to start talking about that really quickly. Like I said, my biggest criticism so far with Burst Ultimate is the lack of variety when it comes to forged discs. They're all kind of getting into a competitive weight class, which is cool. And it's basically coming down to the shape of the forged disc, like a lot of the powerful ones being, Giga, also the over disc, which really benefit defense and stamina. The releases they've given us for attack have been a little bit less than optimal. Like Legacy is okay. Nexus is the best one, but again, how many times can you reuse the Nexus disc? Which is why I have, some concern about this frame only working on Nexus. And they've been giving us Karma a lot, and Karma I think is the worst. It's light, it's not that, mobile, and even if it was light, the attack Beyblades just don't have the ability to move around that much and hit the stamina defense Beyblades, really. We haven't had a good attacker for right spin that's like, I guess 100% consistent. Now don't get me wrong, you can still play attack. I have some powerful attack types, and I'm still working on the Ultimate Valkyrie, which is the best shot. But it'll be nice to see, something that can kind of boost attack types for sure. And like I was saying here, I'm really excited to have a new frame. The S gear was awesome because you can put the S gear on Nexus, you can make it stationary, or you can make it free spin, and then you can put the S gear on the All Might, and you can either put it up or down, and you can have it be free spin or bound. So I really like that, but I wish attack types could benefit, like instead of just Karma and Legacy, I wish they also were more like a Nexus where you can start attaching frames. Now that would be really cool, and that would help, I think, even out the playing field for, stamina and defense, just having really good shaped and heavy weighted forge discs. And then you can start putting some more frames again on the attack types, maybe, and balance types. But, I guess since BU is just now kind of starting and they're evolving Dynamite Battle, this could be what we get for the next year or two, right? So they might start actually giving us newer forge discs and more frames, and maybe even drivers as well. They're always obviously giving us new cores and energy layers, but we got to see some more forged discs. Okay, now, that being said, here's a closer look at it. The design, again, is gorgeous as usual. I like the ivory white with the multicolorful stickers, and it's mainly red and white. And pay attention to this. The wings actually have the dragon head on it, so this is like epic. This is on the level of the Bahamut, right? And the Rage and Guilty and stuff like that. And again, this is my other criticism. Beyblade's cool as an anime in terms of like, their, fantasy powers, whatever, in their bays. But I hope that they go away from, again, the mythological stuff and just turn these things into weapons. Like if I was creating an anime or toy or a cartoon line, I would just make these things like weapons, like swords and dragons, like allies that you can fight with, robots, mecha, and you assemble them and you send them out to battle. They can be like representations of, like, for example, look at a Hollow, or look at like Achilles with swords, and then you can turn them into weapons, or they can be like this. They could be like mecha dragons, mecha robots, or stuff like that. So that's how I would do it. And anyways, going to this, as you can see, there's a spring in this core. So this, what they were showing was it has a little bit of a less traveling and snappy bound in it. And like what I want to say is almost one of the first, like way back when bound came out and I tested with it, I was like, you know what, it actually works pretty well as absorbing recoil for stamina and defense. Now, I don't think that means that it's not at all helpful for attack types, because I have some bays that I use to be a little bit more on the attack balance type. And I will literally, there's not like hard science here, but empirically, right? I will have the same two bays battling each other, and then I'll take my attack type bound, and if it's with the bound core, it's going to beat the other bay. And then if the only thing I change on my attack type and the bound is if I remove the bound and give it a regular core, it starts to lose more often, or it can no longer beat the other one. So again, it's somewhat, I guess, helpful in that scenario. But again, I've also had a lot of success using the, for example, the Valkyrie bound core for defense purposes. But I think the All Might, especially too, when you add bound on that, wow, I think that has a pretty little bit of a pretty snappy offense kick to it, But anyways, again, testing will prove however your combinations work. And I'm still glad they're starting to explore more core technology. Again, I really like how they made, Spriggan, aka Spryzen's dual spin. And then now it's like they're giving the bound to Valkyrie, and now this other type of, shorter bound to Dragon. So kudos. And then they were kind of explaining how this works. These heads here and stuff can pop open and I guess lock depending on the impact and stuff like that, where the blue blades here. So anyways, I'm going to keep it short, guys, and I'm really excited. So I will be getting this. I've gotten everything from Dynamite Battle. The only one that I've skipped out so far on was the last bell. I guess it was the divine one, because I'll talk about that in my other video actually. But who knows? I might still get it. But anyways, at this point, I got all of them except for that. I'm looking forward to this. And if you haven't already, check out my chain video, and I have another continuation video for that coming up. And I'm definitely going to be doing my Hasbro stuff now that I have enough to test out, guys. All right. Well, thanks so much for hanging out. Let me know in the comments below. Have you already got your Dragon? What are you excited to try to test with it? Oh, and last thing I should say, sorry, is that it comes with Charged Metal, and I don't think Charged Metal will be good for this. I think Charged Metal will probably be better for certain attack combos. So that's what I'm going to try it with, guys. And let me know what you want to try it with, and what you want to try Dragon with, and the core and the energy layer. I look forward to battling, guys. All right, thanks so much for hanging out. Please like and subscribe to get more videos for all kinds of fun stuff, game-related, toy-related, and card game-related. And of course, please keep your faith, say a prayer, spread that love, be positive, and be thankful, guys. We'll be coming back at you. Peace.